Hey man, you already know what it is, man. We just hit for the comments, and I couldn't wait to get to this part, man. Shout out to John Cena and Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp asked John Cena a question, and he says, John Cena, what was your lowest point? Guys, when I hear John Cena's answer, I almost scream because they say great minds think alike. John Cena said that he was homeless, he was sleeping in his car, not because he had to, because he wanted to. And the reason is because he could save more money. He could focus on what he was focusing on. He worked at a gym. He would take showers there, sleep in his car. He got food there. I went through the same situation. Not because I had to. It's because I wanted to. I put myself in a situation where I could save money. I was working a job and I was in an apartment. I was never home. And I was like, I can just wash my clothes and then just take showers at the gym. I could not believe John Cena went through. Man, I am so happy I got this dang on WWE Championship belt. Also, I bought a CD when I was in school and I was working my first job. But to hear him say that in that interview blew my mind. Because when I did it, everybody thought I was crazy. I was like, man, I was working a job. I was working for this job called Zero Res. I don't know if you ever heard of Zero Res, but it was a carpet cleaning company at the time. I was with my ex and she had her son and things like that. And we didn't work out. So I'm in this 2-bedroom apartment by myself. I'm paying these bills and stuff. And I'm like, I worked so I would go in from like 7 in the morning. I wake up at 6, go in at 7 in the morning. Sometimes I didn't get off until 8, 9, 10 o'clock. So I'm not home. I get off maybe sometime I had 1 day off. 1 day off, and then you got an on-call day. So literally sometime I'll be working 6 days a week. I'm never home. And I'm like, what am I? I'm just paying. What am I? I'm paying for a place that I'm not at. And it was just me. I don't have any kids, no responsibilities. I'm like, man, to hell with this, man. I'm about to go ahead, get rid of this apartment, stack my bread, get all this dough, and then I can invest in my business. Like, yeah, I may be seem like bum or whatever to anybody else, but bro, I got way more money than people that got 2, 3 bedrooms, people that make more money than me, because after they pay all their bills, they ain't got no dough. They struggling. They living paycheck to paycheck. And I was doing Lyft in my car. So I'm doing Lyft in my car, working my job. I would go work out in the morning. I would drive. I was doing Lyft at the time. So I would do Lyft so much, they would kick me off the app. Like after I put in 15 hours, they would kick me off the app. I was over there. I'm trying to get to this money, man. I was working so many different odd jobs. But the point to say is some people, when they are in a homeless situation, it is because unfortunate events and things have occurred to require them to have to be in that situation. With me, it was the opposite. My brothers, everybody thought I was nuts. They were like, dude, what are you what are you doing? Like, why are you doing this? Like, bro, you could just come chill with us. I'm like, bro, I don't want to. I don't need to. I'm doing this because I want to. I mean, it's like and I know it sounds bad, but I'm being honest, dude. Sometimes I'll sleep in my car. I'll be right outside the gym. Sometimes I sleep out my car. I'll be at the storage unit. So I had a storage unit. That's where I kept all my stuff, my clothes. I would just go wash my stuff. I go to the gym. I get a nice pump in, shoot some no, not at that time I had the basketball, but I'll go to this place called Best Friend Park. Get some basketball in, or I'll go to the gym, work out. I'll take a real nice shower because I had the membership where you can at Planet Fitness, where you can go to any of the Planet Fitnesses. But I had a routine. I was happy. I didn't care about impressing no females. I didn't care about I did not care. All I cared about was what I was gonna do. All I cared about was what my game plan was. All I cared about was my mission. And when I hear John Cena say that, man, I'm just like, wow, like great minds think alike, man. Great minds think alike. He didn't do it because he had to do it. He did it because he wanted. Like me, I'm telling you, I literally made myself homeless on purpose. And I had people like, they were like, yo, what? But then it was funny because some people, they were like, bro, that makes sense. If I ain't had kids, I'd do that too. They're like, I do it, bro, because I was to the point. My goal was to get like at the time, man. My goal was to be able to save up enough money, buy a van. I was gonna have this big old van, like a Sprinter van. Funny thing is, I got a Sprinter van now. But at the time, I wanted a Sprinter van, and I was gonna turn it into a home. This is like back in like, dude, this is like 2000. This like 2018, man. 2018 or something, like 2017. Like, I just did not care, bro. I was like, yo, this is way before I seen videos on YouTube about this stuff. And then like when after the pandemic and stuff happened, I start hearing a lot of people doing it. I'm like, dude, I was thinking about this years ago. Like, this is what I was on. You got communities doing this now, man, where people will take a bus or they'll take a Sprinter van, gut out the whole thing, and they build an immaculate, beautiful home, bathroom, video game, Wi-Fi. I mean, they got shower, everything. And I'm like, wow, people are thinking the same way but I didn't do it because of the economy. I was just like, bro, I'm not in the apartment anyway. It made no sense. I'm home like once a week. Like, I'm never even, for a 2-bedroom, I'm never even here. Like, so that's the reason why I did it. But just to hear what other people go through, and sometimes it just validates like, dang, man, I'm on the right track. Or, hey, this person I'm not the only one. I wasn't alone in this thinking process. I'm not alone in the way that I was calculating doing things, because sometimes, listen, what I've learned in life is that you can't do average things and expect phenomenal results. Now, I'm not saying just to go homeless and sleep in your car, but what I'm saying is the more prices are rising, the more things are costing, the more inflation goes, the less jobs that are available, you're going to have to pivot and do something different that can use your life that could put your life in a different trajectory than what it already is. How do you capitalize off the things that you already have? How can you utilize the tools that are at your bestow? How? What infrastructures and what type of community ecosystems are you putting yourself in to give yourself an advantageous situation? The people that you talk to on a daily basis, what are the situationships that you guys have accumulated over time? Is it for the detriment or is it beneficial? Where are we going? What are you going to do? What sacrifices are going to be made in order for you to get where you want to go? John Cena said, yo, hey, listen, man. I started wrestling and doing this amateur stuff, and they said, yo, we're going to pay you $12,000 for the year. For the year? For the year? Bro, there's a segment where John Cena said, hey, I literally saw a pizza place. I go into the pizza place, and they had a contest every day. It was not a contest, but it's a daily thing where, hey, you eat a whole pizza by yourself, you eat a whole pie, you get the pie for free. We're going to put your name on the wall. He did that like every other day. And they're like, yo, wait a minute. Hey, we losing pies, bro. Look, you just want a free slice. Hey, just let us know, bro. Like, hey, shout out to John Cena. Hey, my guy, you eating pies every day. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang, that's crazy. So I remember them days. Yo, bro, man, listen, man. I first moved to Atlanta. Oh, my God, man. I first moved to Atlanta. I was working for Walmart, dog, and I would buy a loaf of bread and just eat. I remember walking to the Dollar Tree. Took me like 30, 40 minutes to walk to the Dollar Tree. And I'm buying, man, I'm trying to rack up in that mug. I'm buying and you know, Dollar Tree, unfortunately, shout out to Dollar Tree, but there's a lot of things in there that's not healthy for you, man. So I'm buying stuff that got a lot of soda, sugar, calories. But at the time, yo, you got to do what you got to do. Man, I stayed in the Dollar Tree, bro. I stayed, man. And back in the day, man, you can get them great Walmart brands of bread and stuff for like 88 cents, man. Barely $1. Man, I went into Publix and got some bread the other day. That stuff was like $6, G. I'm like, but I remember them days, man. I remember the struggle. I remember the things that I put myself through. Moving to a city where I didn't know anybody, barely. I mean, within a month, I was on my own. And just having to build relationships and trying to learn things, learn where I was at, learn the economy, learn the ecosystem, and just try to make my way. But it gets to a point in life where either you're going to be stagnant and you're going to just accept it is what it is, or you're going to willingly sacrifice certain things that other people have as a luxury, as a pleasure, to ultimately get to where you want to get to in life. And it's not easy for a lot of people to do. Some people will never do it. They rather be comfortable. They don't want to be uncomfortable to get comfortable. So they'll stay comfortable and forever be uncomfortable. You understand? So I hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comments, what have you done? What type of sacrifices have you made to make yourself uncomfortable in order to be comfortable? Let me know in the comments. As always, I'll see you guys in the comments. Peace. These shirts were made in the US, which means sizes run true to size, if not slightly bigger. We make art, we sell art. And our shirts range from small to 5XL. So big and tall, we got you covered. We use polyester fleece materials, which means they're very soft and breathable. Love the vibrant colors? Well, don't worry. They don't fade or shrink after washing. Tired of the same old boring images used over and over again? Or just a square image right in the middle of your shirt? Our shirts are custom designed and fully wrapped all the way around. We have sold thousands of orders all over the US to happy customers. So what are you waiting for? Order some of the most amazing, vibrant, and soft t-shirts in the industry today. We make art, we sell art. In your face!